ready. The last game, a lot of fun. Great showing by both teams. Faded did come out on top. They did have a stronger mid to late game. And we'll see how that prior knowledge or the prior comfort level of these two teams in game one is going to affect game two.
For sure. And here we go. A ban. Once again, Gandalf is not going to see any more play in the rest of this tournament. People have had enough of his,
Shenanigans.
his shenanigans. I was going to say the S word, but remember, we don't swear on eSports Canada TV because we are amazing and awesome individuals. Exactly.
Family-friendly network. So looking like similar bans, you do see that Darkseer ban from Infinity Gaming. Darkseer was a force to be reckoned with on Faded in game one. So otherwise, all the bans are identical: the Nyx, the Magnus, and the Coddle. And the only ban that made it through this time, that didn't make it through in game one, was the Batrider, and he's gonna make it through now this time.
Looks like a Queen of Pain is going to be picked. Haven't seen her be picked too many times. We did see her in that one game against she was up against a puck at mid, and that didn't go too well for. Actually, no, it did go pretty well for them. And oh my goodness, look who's on the other team.
Yeah, there's the Nyx. So it looks like Infinity Gaming, I suppose they would have let Faded take the Nyx, but because they didn't, they said, oh, you're gonna pass him up? Okay, you know what, we're gonna make sure you don't get him as a late pick. We're gonna take Nyx. We're gonna take the Lifestealer. So the Batrider, obviously great pick, and the Lifestealer, another solid pick. We'll see who Infinity Gaming Black's third pick is gonna be.
This would be funny, yeah, if like the game turns around and just like, oh, schooled.
Yeah, well, so we know Faded has is not gonna have the Darkseer again, and not gonna have the Nyx again. So definitely, and so we're definitely gonna see a different lineup coming out of farming all day every day.
Not too. I guess you're right. No, for sure. Like each team's gonna have their different lineup, but similar kind of heroes in every single game, and that's just because of the current metagame, how strong and how these heroes work together so well, how they synergize.
Yeah, I do feel like there is some room some wiggle room in the metagame, but I believe, especially because when a lot of people see something that works so well, they want to replicate that success for themselves. So totally understandable. But I think when it comes down to it, there's probably wiggle room for other unorthodox heroes to make their way into the metagame or be more useful in the metagame. It's just right now that's not what's trending. That's not what's hot.
It's like when I was playing StarCraft, and then the Immortal Sentry timing push was just the #1 thing people would do. Oh, I did that thing to the ground.
And yeah, it's similar to other popular esports games as far as metagame and trends and things like that go. So that's just the way the metagame goes. Gyrocopter, also popular in the current metagame for his pushing ability, his versatility.
If you were to give the current metagame of life, what would it be?
The current metagame of life.
Yep.
I think I have to get back to you on that one, man. I don't know.
Current metagame of life is farm hard. No, wait, no, that doesn't work like that. It's level up first, then you farm hard, and then you lose the game.
I guess that's one way to look at it, sure. I mean, hey, farming hard is something that a Faded knows.
Oh, they
a
know,
lot
they
about.
know.
Yeah, and in that last game, we did see some good farm coming out of the Darkseer and the Nyx. Being denied of both of those, we'll see how hard they farm this game.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder who their farm is going to be as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have the Rubik ban from Faded, and we have the Lina ban on Infinity side. So I think it's also a ban, more of a, hey, we're not going to pick Luna, so we don't want to play against Luna. One of those types of bans. Oh, and a Veno ban. That's interesting. I suppose they really want to stop any sort of push. Maybe they're going push-heavy lineup. Leshy's great at pushing, especially with his Chain Lightning and his Diabolic Edict. So, sorry, his Lightning Storm. Apologies. That's interesting.
Yeah, the Veno push. I mean, they could maybe be talking about. I mean, if you see the Veno push and you Veno pick ban, Veno ban, and you see the Nyx Assassin ban. Those both are heroes that do very well against heroes who have low HP. And right now you can see the 3 picks that we have. It's a Shadow Demon, Queen of Pain, and a Leshrac, all intel heroes, all with low base HP. So with Veno's ultimate, maybe the AoD damage would be just too great.
10 seconds.
Yeah, and there's certainly a good observation. Yeah, all of the picks so far from Faded are, you're right, Intel heroes, low HP picks, but very versatile. Great at controlling space. Leshrak's great at pushing. Queen of Pain she's great at being evasive, controlling those runes. So that's a good observation. And on the other side, Infinity Gaming, they banned the CK, they banned the Lina, and they banned the Sven. So I think they're really trying to focus the carry that Faded's going to take. They don't have the Gyro and they don't have the Nyx. So I mean, when you look at options, there's not a whole lot out there in the current metagame of top tier carries. So we'll see after Faded's final ban. We'll see who Faded and Infinity Gaming choose in their 4th and 5th slots. I'm intrigued.
We need to know. Yeah, there we go. Another really awesome support being banned over there, the Jakiro ban. You know, just with the amount of stuns and amount of AoEs that he can lay down, really would do some damage to, once again, what I said, the low HP heroes. In terms of carry, though, it'd be really cool to see farming all day every day, with just like toss out a carry that no one ever uses.
That'd be a lot of fun. I remember it was I think it was it Mouse? It might have been Mouse versus No Tidehunter. I think.
Yeah.
Was it one of those games where they ended up pulling out the Bloodseeker in the 4th slot? Oh man, that was crazy.
Yeah, you don't see those guys. Everyone's like, whoa. We never see this guy.
Puts a big smile on your face, you know. It's just like when you see something like that. And so the unorthodox picks are sometimes cool. It almost reminds us of it in that first game when we saw that Spirit Breaker into the Viper pick. Like both of those very unexpected, not really taken in the competitive scene. I mean, that game didn't go so great, but
but it was good to watch. Yeah,
it's fun to watch. It puts a smile on your face regardless, and that's what it's all about, I think.
Exactly.
I mean, sure, it's about the winning, it's about the competition, but sometimes it's also about trying to make an unorthodox lineup or a surprise pick work.
For sure.
Which is cool. As we see the Lina pick come out from Infinity Gaming.
Yeah, so Lina, once again, another strong pick, just amount of burst damage.
Always good for that. As far as if they want like a hard carry, I mean, there's... Okay, I was going to say take the words out of my mouth, but I was going to listen first. The Brew come out, right as we talk about picking unorthodox type heroes, we see the Brew pick. I like that pick. That puts a smile on my face. That puts a smile.
That's good. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Brewmaster, such a strong hero. Basically having an Aegis, when you think about it, starting at about like level 6, basically.
And he's very solid. I mean, he can carry. I mean, he is a strength carry, but he can carry, especially with, you're right, with that built-in Aegis. I mean, we're going to see how it works. He does have his slow, his Drunken Haze slow, and he does have the Thunderclap as well for a disable / close range nuke. But we'll see how the Brew interacts with his lineup. That's quite interesting.
Yeah, exactly. You know, depending on the micro. I hope ESC Jovian is watching this. Brewmaster is one of his favorite heroes. He was actually telling me this joke the other day. I didn't think it was that funny, but he thought it was hilarious. He was playing Brewmaster. He, you know, popped his ulti, got a couple kills, and someone on the team said, "Nice micro, Brew."
Yeah, I guess there you go. If you're good at microwing, especially when you have his 3 spirits out through his primal split, you could do some serious damage. And I mean, I think each of them, all 3 of them, have their own activated abilities as well, I believe. And so, or 2 of them do. And so, like, if you're great at micro, then I mean, you're gonna have so much fun with Brewmaster. We'll see how the micro is. I'm not sure who's gonna be on the Brewmaster from Faded, but whoever it is, I hope they have solid micro.
For sure. Oh, and there's Disruptor. Yay! That's going to be awesome to see. Disruptor, once again, you know, such a strong hero that we can talk about, you know, with the Static Storm, being able to silence, kinetic field, making people not able to get away. And, you know, comboed with the Gyro and the Bat Rider. Oh.
The Wombo combo, we call it.
Wombo combo.
We gotta call everything the Wombo combo.
We need to find some more, we need to find some different names for that.
I can't think of one off the top.
There's combos, there's deals. We could be like the Deadly Deal.
The Deadly... I don't know. I have no idea. But, you know,
the Crazy Coupon.
One thing I do want to mention is with the Disruptor and the Bat Rider up, they're gonna be, those 2 heroes are great. I always say Bat Rider's great at controlling space. Well, those 2 heroes are great at controlling the flow or the ebb of battle. I think that both those heroes, like Disruptor with his trap or with his ultimate, the Static Storm, able to silence, those heroes are great at putting certain heroes in positions. I mean, we do have also the glimpse available for Disruptor.
Oh, yeah.
You're able to put heroes in certain positions or prevent them from being in particular positions, and that's what causes detriment in team fights.
Oh, and a clicks.
And there's the Agi carry Clinks. Not played very often in the competitive scene, but that's cool. Looks like Faded Corey is going to be on that Clinks. He was on the Nyax in the last game for Faded. So it looks like he takes that one spot there. And so we'll see how this Clinks interacts overall with this team. Yeah, I mean, Clinks... I'll save my reservations of what I have to say about Clinks as the game goes on.
For sure.
But I will say this, that Clinks substituting as the Agi carry, I think certainly changes the role of the Quap and does change the role somewhat of the Brew. Like having your Clinks, because that Clinks is going to be in that one spot, I think. So.
For sure, yeah, you're right. I mean, with the Clinks, yeah, there's going to be Queen of Pain controlling some mid disruptors too ugly. I don't want to look at him.
Oh man.
Oh, poor Disruptor. Disruptor and Panda, they had a falling out a while ago. No longer friends. They dated back in high school, and that's what happened.
Well, and I guess these teams are a bit more talkative because they're
it's their second game together, exactly.
Yeah, they're getting a bit more familiar with each other and with each other's play styles and things like that. So, introducing, I guess I'll start with the introductions because while we are paused here, I guess we'll take advantage. On the Dire team, which we have is Team Farming All Day Every Day, or Faded. We have Kane Kraken on the Leshrac. Faded Dimitri is going to be playing the Shadow Demon. Theory is Faded, so he kind of has the different type name. It's more of like a philosophical kind of name.
He's the philosopher of the team.
He's going to be on the Brewmaster. We have Faded Corey on the Clinks, who's got a cool mask, and Faded Saibai or CB. I still don't know. I'm sorry. I want to say Saibai.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Saibai.
Yeah, on that Queen of Pain, and those 5 heroes make up Team Faded.
For sure. And on the other side of this amazing map, it's gonna be Team Infinity Gaming Black. We have Fuzz playing as the Bat Rider, Big N as the Life Stealer, Leafan as our Gyrocopter, Armata playing as the Lina, and once again Drillbit as our Disruptor.
So as we see some drawings on the map here, it looks like Team Faded wants to go around and enter that Radiant jungle, maybe see if they can pick up an early kill or so. Looks like a couple, including Clinks, including Brood, they haven't skilled anything yet, so it looks like they're waiting to see the Quap. Nothing skilled either, so it looks like they're waiting, to see if they can catch anyone off guard or see if they can get any.
Yeah, it looks like both teams have the similar idea. It looks like Infinity Game Black knows that there's something going on in their jungle. The wards have already been placed by Faded, so they do have a really nice vision over there, blocking the creep pole camp for our Radiant.
Yeah, and so it looks like they're going to have vision of that bot rune as well as to check for ganks. It's going to be a solo Clinks in the hard lane, looks like, for Team Faded, and that's where that ward right here makes a difference, is because you're going to get that view of the ganking area, and you're going to see, oh, is someone trying to sneak up on me if the wave does push too far? So, and it looks like he's going to be met with a defensive tri-lane consisting of Disruptor, Lina, and the Life Stealers. So that's going to be interesting to see that matchup as it progresses.
For sure, and it looks like up at top it's going to be a tri-lane comprised of Leshrac, Brewmaster, and our Shadow Demon. So once again, pretty strong combo there as well, depending on how they can stack their stuns and slows. Up at mid though, Gyrocopter up against a Queen of Pain, and top our solo is going to be our Bat Rider.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll also see how Bat Rider handles this, because I'll admit to you, I've never seen a tri-lane like this with a Brewmaster in it, and obviously Brewmaster is going to be the one, for the hard carry, the strength carry, trying to get that farm for the late game. As we see the Leshrac and the Shadow Demon wander over, it is a regen rune that spawned top. No one has taken it yet, and looks like they're going to hold on to it, or I'm not too sure.
Shadow Dagger going on our Gyrocopter is going to force him back to tower. Going to take a tango there. Shadow Demon now standing up atop, just waiting. I think they want to try to make something happen at mid lane, which they really could if they're able to do their, once again, like stack their skills well. But it looks like they've been waiting a very long time right now. It looks like, here we go, going in. There's the disruption going on. Stun timing. And decided to cancel the stun timing.
Yeah,
he wasn't going to get it.
Yeah, it looked like that was a stun cancel. Someone probably called it off on the team, or he really felt like he missed that timing. The Quap leveling 1 on each skill, so she does have her Scream available. She does have her Blink available. That regen rune's still top. I think Quap is looking to control those runes for sure.
Yep, and it looks like the team, with their missed mid gank, are going to swing bottom now. But the three of Faded Oh, not faded. Infinity Game and Black do notice this, and they are able to go back. They do have a ward
Yeah.
right there. Nice drawing. And this is a turtle.
Yeah. It is. It is. That ward is it's key. That's how they knew that that Leshy and the SD were making their way over. Looks like they might want to turn this into an aggressive tri lane, because the Brewmaster going one-on-one against the wow, actually the Brewmaster is 7 stacked with that napalm.
Oh my goodness.
Stacked now. Wow, and I guess Bat Rider's taking that punishment to compensate. But yeah, I mean, I guess they're content. Team Fate is content with that one-on-one, and so they're going to want an aggro tri-lane to fight against this defensive one of Team Infinity Gaming Black.
Definitely, yeah. Now Klink's now joined by his buddies here is going to feel a lot more confident at bottom, able to, you know, just be a little more aggressive now, especially with the stun disruption combo coming from Leshrac and Shadow Demon. And you're right, well, it looks like Brutemaster. Oh, I just noticed that, you know, the more stacks you have, the darker you get. That's pretty cool.
I guess you're more full of that sticky napalm.
Yeah.
And each stack right now dealing an extra 15 damage. So I mean, with that 9 stack, that's a substantial amount of damage there. If he's able to get a couple right clicks off on the Brew,
That's 145 extra damage.
a couple right clicks going down on that Lina, but she'll be more than okay. Here comes the stun now on the Nyx, but again, just a bit of harass. Nothing will come of that.
For sure. Meanwhile, at mid lane, looks like Gyrocopter was able to ball that regeneration room. It's going to be moving back way to his bottom. And oh my goodness, this Queen of Pain is actually very low on health. She doesn't have any kind of regen with her. Her bottle is actually in the corner right now, going to be flown to her. But, you know, Gyrocopter could make something happen with a missile.
Yeah, and you know what, Gyro, I mean, you put a Gyro against the Queen of Pain mid, and Gyro, he's going to do great, especially with those levels in Flat Cannon, as we see. And as we see fighting the bottom lane now, we see Disruptor, he's got that kinetic field going up, and it looks like he's Shadow Demon's going to be taken down, as also killing the Nyx. Here comes a couple right clicks here from Klinks. He's going to hit those on Lina, but nothing more will turn to that. It looks like it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. The Shadow Demon for the Nyx. Whew, almost missed that first blood.
Yeah, action going up the bottom, but also action going up the top. If you had a look up there, Bat Rider was able to chase this Brewmaster all the way back to base. Did get his Firefly on him, was chasing him down the sticky napalm, just doing a lot of damage from the DOT. But Brewmaster was able to get away as well.
These two teams, they're not doing us casters any favors if they want us to catch every kill.
No, they should just wait. One kill at a time, guys. One kill at a time.
One team fight at a time. And now we see in the mid lane that Gyro is able to get a little bit closer. He's gonna get screamed, but he'll back off.
Yeah, Rocket Barrage.
And now this aggro tri lane with the Klinks in it is now pushed really far. Klink's doing well for himself. 19-3. Slightly above that Nyx in this lane, who's 13-5.
For sure, and just in terms of net worth, actually rivaling the net worth of our Gyrocopter, who is doing solo mid for now.
Yeah, and that's why I think that Klink so far in the early game, it looks like that's a good decision with the Klinks in the hard lane, with that aggressive tri lane. So we'll see how this pans out more to the mid game as that Light Strike array misses its target. But I mean, we'll see how this pans out, especially for net worth. We already see the quarterstaff up on the as the disruption goes down.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness, catching Leshy, he's gonna go down. Some right clicks, one more. Oh yes, it will be just enough to take down the Nyx. So another trade, the Nyx going down for the Leshrac, and that's gonna be 2 deaths for the Lifestealer. Not what you want from your carry.
Yeah, exactly. On. So these trades are actually very well in Faded's favor right now. They're trading their supports for the deaths of carries, and really, you know, with these supports, it's not the gold that makes them strong. It's just the experience that gets them stronger, and experience comes, well, I guess, way easier than the gold does.
Yeah, and also you're right. Looking at that net worth, because of that, Klink's picking up that kill. He's now going to lead everybody with a 20 at 2,500 gold. So he's doing great for himself. He does have his second quarterstaff, so that's going to be pretty good for himself. Looks like he's going to be building those. Pardon me. Looks like he's going to want to be building that Oblivion staff. Yes, that Oblivion staff.
Yep, want to go for the rocket. Exactly, the silence. The Queen of Pain grabbing that regeneration rune. Oh, here comes the damage from the Gyrocopter, chasing her down. Nice stun by Leshrac, is going to be able to take this Gyrocopter down.
Yeah, and you know, key stun, stun into Diabolic Edict, pardon me, and a great kill there if you're faded, getting that advantage. This is going to help Queen of Pain get her CS up. I mean, she's down 25-15 to that mid lane Gyro, so this gives her a bit of freedom. She does have her bottle up, so she can try and get rune advantage or, pardon me, CS advantage, and yeah, that's going to be good for her. Now back over to this top lane, we see some good farm going up here on the Brew. against the Batraider. A fairly even lane though so far. Now the Nyx looks like he's tired of dying in lane, so he's gonna be jungling from now on.
Taking a hint from farming all day every day. Decides that's exactly what I gotta do. So here he is farming the. Oh, they changed these. They're called Hellbear Smashers now. That's a funny name. I thought they were Ursa Warriors, but I guess Ursa's copyrighted by Blizzard.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I didn't even realize the name change until you just pointed out.
There's a lot of name changes that are going on.
Yeah, it's true. Like, oh yes, that's right. The Outworld Devourer.
Yep.
At one point, it was Outworld Demolisher. Sounds like a construction worker.
That's that's a pretty good title. If I was a construction worker, I want that to be my title. Hi, I'm Nick. I'm an Outworld Demolisher.
Oh jeez. And now we're gonna see Nyx check out this rune here. He's gonna hover around that bot room. Shadow Demon also going to check it out, and they're gonna spot each other.
Oh.
It's gonna be an Nimbus rune. He disrupts him, picks up that Nimbus, and we'll see what he does here.
Ah, nice play there. Able to take away a rune and just chase this Nyx away. Now getting some excellent scouting information here. Oh, but oh my goodness. Hopefully he doesn't stay around for too long because there is a ward there. Shadow Demon doing the smart thing, actually gonna go around. Please don't go back there, Shadow Demon. Please.
Yeah, and right now it is a party. We do see the Queen of Pain here. We do see the Leshrac. He just awarded that sentry.
Nice.
They're both standing around that Shadow Demon. His about 2/3. And here's the disruption now on the disruptor. There's the Queen of Pain. There's the Scream 2, the slow, and that's going to be the end of that for disruptor.
Oh, that's some excellent play there. Just setting up for his team, just sticking around for long enough, saying, "Hey guys, get your butts down here. We're gonna take him out."
Yeah, a very patient play by Shadow Demon. His Invis rune was about 3/4 finished, so very patient play. Obviously didn't panic, didn't try anything crazy, but he also didn't back up. So I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to credit Shadow Demon for that kill there. He did it. He did it all, with the exception of the damage.
That's all he needed. I feel very bad I feel sorry for our Brewmaster over here. He's just getting napalmed over and over again. And it must be so frustrating to just try to go in and you can barely even turn around when you get too many stacks on you. Just slows you down so much.
And when you check out as well, I guess this probably is within the competition of his lane. You see the Brewmaster just going stats and Thunderclap, and he does have 1 level in his ult, but obviously Brewmaster runs into a lot of mana problems in the early game, so he doesn't even have enough mana to use his Q or his ultimate. He's going to have to just be patient.
And as you are just saying, there goes enough just to get his ultimate. Now he has Primal Spirit for a couple of seconds. Queen of Pain has TP top, though. Looking like they might want to do something on this lane against that Batrider. Probably just going to let this creep wave pull. There comes another stack on him, and I think he's just gonna bait out this Batrider. Oh, no, Queen of Pain just going to go for it. Nice scream there as well. Here goes Firefly. And looks like, oh my goodness, he's able to get away, flying into the secret shop, and is going to TP out of there.
Yeah, Firefly, that great escape, obviously. Now we see Luna coming out here. She's going to miss with that. She's going to whip with that Life Striker Ray as Clinks and Leshrac go to take down that tower. Looks like Luna's in a little bit of trouble now, taking a few right clicks. Oh my god, and that's the end of her life. Shadow Demon picking up another kill. Interesting, Shadow Demon getting these kills.
Oh, Queen of Pain up top though, not to stop yet. Was able to blink out of there, back up top. Is able to get away, but she was stuck on this ledge over here for just a little too long, and Disruptor and Gyrocopter were able to come get her.
Wow. Close plays all over the map there. Lina going down. And you know what? I think part of what made that happen in the bot lane, just to take a quick note here, is look at this ward. This ward here that was dropped down there by the Leshrac, or the Shadow Demon, either or. It was a crazy ward. And it was essential because with that ward there, and the tower was still up, they saw that, hey, Lina isn't there. And so when Lina came out and accidentally, I don't know, well, on purpose, I guess, went to go stop him. She ended up dying, and they were able to push that tower no problem.
For sure, yeah. Excellent placements of wards there. I mean, I guess a similar thing for the, if you were playing as the Radiant, would be around this area up here. Very nice area to see, you know, whoever is going. Maybe even get some Korra kills. But right now, in the middle, there was a kill. I totally missed that.
Yeah, the Gyrocopter picking up the kill on that Shadow Demon. Now Disruptor, he's gonna whiff with his disruption field. Not gonna pick up Clinks. Yeah, no worries. We are praising the wards as we see the Queen of Pain, Leshrac, and the Clinks converge. There's the scream. There's the rage. Here comes the call down. Light Strike Array not going to hit. There's the disruption. Leshrak's going to be stuck. Oh, goodness, that's it for Leshrak. Lina also, I mean, he is going to kill the lifesteal, though. My apologies. Whiffing with that Light Strike Array yet again.
A nice blink by Queen of Pain, yeah. She was able to pick up that kill on that disruptor here. Klink's also going to be running away. Courier coming to him, and oh my goodness, there's the Orchid.
Yeah, the Orchid is up now, and he certainly rushed that right away. Nothing but Wraithband, Boots, and the Orchid. He's gonna follow that Batrider, see if he can just single out that Batrider and just take care of business. Batrider, though, obviously a lot of options to deal with that. Oh,
I can see there's a ward there.
Yeah, ran right into that Sentry ward. So I guess he gave himself away with that Napalm, backing him off. We see Shadow Demon just waiting in the wings behind him.
There goes Klink's.
Ready. Yep. Ready with that disruption field as always.
Yep, Klink's going to be, going in V again. Skeleton walking, going in. He's going to be waiting for that cooldown on his strafe. He wants that extra attack speed that he gets from it. But no, actually decides to just farm a little bit more because he is Fated Corey. He is farm all day, every day Corey.
Yeah, that's how you know he plays for Fated, because he's all about that farm. Yep. 72 and 17 for CS.
Leading it.
On him. He's doing a great job leading everyone in this game right now.
Looks like they're going to circle around. Shadow Demon is going to be going to the jungle of our rating here. And going to catch a lone Gyrocopter. He is by himself. There goes Soul Catcher. No Demonic Purge coming down because he is level 5. A couple of right clicks from Clicks. One more, but no. He is able to get out of there. Gyro going to click and going to kill that Lina instead.
Take down Lina, sorry. And there's the stun there for the Leshrak. The blink to the Scream in. There's the bonus damage of the Soul Catcher going down, but Batrider with that Firefly, he's able just to navigate around, gets one Napalm stack on the Shadow Demon and the Quap, but nothing's gonna come out of that. And a great engagement if you're Fated, picking off that Gyro in the jungle with the disruption. Unfortunately, one right click away from the kill, but Klink shows up, able to pick up that easy kill. As we see the Lifestealer taking down the Brew in the top lane. I again missed that. Apologies.
I actually forgot there was a Lifestealer in this game.
Yeah, I mean they were both away from the fight. It certainly was a 4v4 as to the Klinks go invis here.
Yep, and it looks like, here comes a missile going to be going on to our Leshrak here, but Queen of Pain will be able to take it down before it even does any damage to him. And here comes our 4 of our players from Team Infinity Gaming Black. They're going to be pushing on the mid lane, but there goes Klinks with the silence, and down goes Gyrocopter once again. Klinks is going to die.
He is taken down by Disruptor. The Disruption field will go up here. Brewmaster popping that. Oh, looks like here we go. Let's see the micro he's got. The Laguna Blade going on the Quap, but oh, she will fall to the Dragon Slave afterwards. Brewmaster's going to clean her up. As we see him go on the Disruptor, hits him with that stun. Here's some right clicks going on. He's going to run past his tier 1. Lands a Disruption field. Oh, but Disruption field not enough. He will get taken down, and now Lifestealer comes in to fight that Brew one-on-one. Looks like a duel of some sorts, but Brewmaster wants no part. He's going to back right on out of there.
Oh, man, just on the edge of that kinetic field was Disruptor able to get away. So close, but I guess it's the special item. It's Brewmaster's Flail. It's got that extra little bit at the end. Was able to reach past the kinetic field and just smack Disruptor in the butt.
You reached right out of there to take down that Disruptor. That's a good call.
And people say that cosmetic items don't give you advantages. Ugh.
What do they know? What do they know? Oh man, now we see a point booster up on the Quap. She's gonna be a little bit more durable for the time being. That Soul Catcher, I think, doing a pretty solid job as well for Shadow Demon. It's his highest items thing right now.
Sure.
He has 3 levels in it, so it looks like he's all about that. Just that 1 point disruption, able to catch him, and then that bonus damage, and then your teammates converge, and that's one dead hero.
I mean, level 4, it's 50% extra damage, man. It's really huge, and it applies for everything. It's not like double damage is only for your right clicks. It's all your spells and everything. So here comes.
Now we're going to see Team Infinity Gaming Black here. The disruption going up on the Gyro, but there's the open wounds into the Rage. Shadow Demon's going to go down. Klinks is going to go down to the Gyro, and Leshrak cleaning up that Lifestealer though for his trouble. Gyro now with the Rocket Barrage, crazy damage there. Light Strike Array's going to whiff. Queen of Pain blinks out. Now we see the Firefly coming on here as the 3 heroes still alive. Dragon Slave just harassing. Oh, there's the blink into the Scream. Not going to pick up anyone there. But the Brewmaster's here now. He's here with his flail. His
Imba flail.
Yeah, his flail, his cosmetic flail. But Light Strike Array going to miss yet again.
He didn't even earn it. He bought it. He bought it off the store. He told me.
Oh, did
Yeah, yeah.
oh man, that guy.
That guy, man.
That
Bought
guy.
off the score.
Now it's a 3v3 standoff at the mid lane. Looks like it's going to be a 4v3 as Clinks come in. He's a little bit upset. He was taken down early in that team
Oh yeah,
fight.
in that team fight, he was focused on fast. Came in from the side there, but with that one ward up, Pipple spotted him, and down he went like a truck filled with bricks in a lake.
I suppose I want to go down. Oh, they just spotting the Lina there. Great play there by the Brewmaster. Just spotting that Lina on the low ground in the trees. He thunderclap just to slow down. Clinks 3-clicking her.
Oh my goodness.
2 for death. It might have been a 4-click actually. I might be lying. And now see everyone on Faded. They're up by 7 kills. They're all in this mid lane here. Looks like they want to push this tower down.
For sure.
They have the right guy to do it as we see the Leshrac popping the Diabolic Edict. Here comes the call down though. Hitting with the slow and the damage. Clink's fairly low. Oh my goodness, Leshrac within 3 health. Though it looks like that rock is gonna clean him up. I don't think there's a whole lot he can do as the Queen of Pain takes out the Gyro. And now we see Diabolic Edict going down. There is the Cloud, the Drag. So much craziness is happening right now. But all I know is that's 1 dead Brewmaster and 1 dead Shadow Demon. A 3-for-1 for Team Infinity Gaming Black.
For sure, and Leshrac just had to run out there. I followed the camera, and there really wasn't anything he could do. One more hit from the missile, no matter how far it ran, would have taken him out. And really turning that around, Infinity Gaming Black going to be able to take down this middle tower and prevent their middle tower from being taken out. And it looks like farming all day is Clinks again. He's going to be going up top.
Yeah, and as we see this mid tower here, it is within deny range. I'm sure one of these guys will pick it up unless they really just don't care. But that now they earned a tier 1 for their trouble capitalizing in that team fight, and they should be able to deny their mid. I guess they just don't realize.
For sure. And it looks like there was a call for wards at bottom there, and there goes the good support of our Disruptor and Arlena going down there to place the wards that they need. Clinks, though, you know, getting pretty beefy now. Next item after this is probably going to be going for some crit. He does have the attack speed that he needs already, and crit would just make him do extra damage. Going down bottom, just farming like a madman. 120, 103 last hits compared to 60, which is the second highest.
Yeah, net worth, he's at least 2k net worth above the next highest, which is the Quap on his own team. See the deny there by the Gyro. Looks like they considered it for a little bit, but eventually decided it was right. Looks like they spot the Leshy in their own jungle, and they're going to go around to cut him off.
Oh yeah, unless she does get drops a stun, but you know, with magic immune, Nyx can't really get away, taken out just like that. Here comes the Brewmaster on a go through a stomp. Can't pop his ulti because he's in the silence cover. Pop his ulti now, and this Disruptor is gonna be killed right away. And looks like the only person left is this Gyrocopter and this Nyx, and they're gonna be running for their lives too.
Yeah, and man, that micro coming out there, that stun hitting on the Nyx. Queen of Pain Clinks there. He's silence on the Nyx. He's gonna get right click down. Will he? No, he's gonna go down right at the tier 2, and now we have a Shadow Demon chase on the Gyrocopter. Clinks hitting some right clicks. There's a Rocket Barrage counter. Wow, that's a lot of damage, but the Queen of Pain with the Shadow Strike taking care of business there.
Oh,
Turned to an
man.
eventual 4-for-1 there, going the way of Team Faded.
For sure, and now with only this Bat Rider and this Lina left to defend this top tower, I don't know how long it could stand, but looks like they're going to go straight for the mid, going to go straight for the Juggler here, going to try to take down this mid tier 2.
Yeah, and looking to assert some other map control there. I mean, that was a good ult by Brew there. He managed to get out of that the Disruptor Cloud there and pop his ult, and that's what allowed him to get Nyx. As we see the Light Strike Array and the Dragon Slave both hitting the Shadow Demon. There's the disruption into the into the Soul Catcher, and Brewmaster's just gonna right click that down, and Queen of Pain getting the final hit.
Yeah, so some great back and forth action here, but right now, you know, Faded once again, they're getting to that position where they're just going to be pushing further and further ahead, just like in last game with that Lifestealer. This game, it's the Clinks.
Yeah, asserting that map control presence, knocking down those towers. We're 20 minutes in, they seem to be on the doorstep of 3 tier 2 towers, all the tier 2s. Now, one thing I did want to point out actually about the we see the Gyro, he almost has his Shadow Blade up, is we're going to see the versatility of the Bat Rider. Right now he seems to be pretty dormant. 0-1, 5 assists. You know, he is doing his part, but I feel like the Bat Rider hasn't, you know, I haven't really seen the last soul come out. I've only seen it out once or twice, I think, this game. So we're gonna see if maybe Bat Rider can do a bit more as far as his disables and things like that. But I think right now he's an X factor. Right now I do believe he's an X factor. And I feel like that supplementary kind of he does have 2,100 gold saved up, so I feel like again he's planning something big. We'll see though. We'll see.
How much gold did you say you had?
Or just over 2,100.
There's that Blink Dagger.
Yeah, enough for the Blink Dagger. Okay, so now we're gonna see the Batrider hopefully partake in a few more dances as we see Team Faded working on this Roshan.
And Roshan isn't going to be alive for very long. He's going to be taken out. The wards should be able to spot them though, so Infinity Gaming Black knows that they are doing this. And looks like they are trying to group up and trying to do something about this. But there goes the Aegis. It's down, and Team Faded has smoked up.
Yeah, pretty solid. I like that Roshan into smoke, because you take the Roshan, you come out, and the enemy team's like, uh-oh. Like either they smoked or it was like a couple of them and they blinked out of Roshan because our ward didn't see them. And now we see this ward up here detecting anywhere in the Radiant jungle. I like that play. I like that Roshan into ward. There goes the blink to the initiate, just going on that Gyro. Wow, made short work of him. Nice blink into Thunderclap. We had the burst damage coming out there with the Lightning Storm from Leshy and the DPS from Clinks. Yeesh.
Didn't even stand a chance.
Now it looks like they're going to want to push this mid lane.
Yep, just going back to where their creeps are, and yeah, you're right. Here comes the push. Clinks, you know, eating a couple creeps, giving him some more damage, some more health, and he's just going to get ready for the next fight. Yeah,
and you know, with his Death Pact, I mean, it's funny because Clinks, everyone always talks about the Invis, the Skeleton Walk, but his Death Pact is pretty important because it allows him to stay in the fight longer. Doesn't have to worry about regen, doesn't have to worry, as we see the blink here going on. And the blink into the ult, there's an ult by Queen of Pain taking out the Lina. Clink's gonna just derail that Disruptor. And now we see the micro of the Brewmaster as that tier 2 falls.
He is a micro brew.
Yeah, I know, he's doing a great job with that micro. Able to use out the Nyax as we see this the bottle, the jar, I actually forget what that's called, come in there and the flame break. Come out to try and disperse the team.
For sure. Another blink in, another stun, and down goes Garcopter once again. Does able to get the call down off, doing significant damage to the team. They're all pretty much half health right now. Can Nyax finish this? Can the Lifestealer finish? No, he gets taken out. Here comes the Firefly with the Batrider, doing some great damage there, but it's able to take out by that last right click from that Clinks, and Clinks get a triple kill.
Yeah, geez, and all sorts of craziness there. Lina with that Laguna Blade taking out the Brew, but Batrider did end up falling. Shadow Demon disrupting himself, but it's not enough for him to live. Tower's going to take him out. Man, crazy fight, crazy fight.
Oh, Leshrac going down bottom. He's going to be able to save this tower. Will he be able to deny it? I don't know if he's going to make it. If he's able to time it right with that catapult. Looks like he is supposed to get it, so the tower is being denied by that Leshrac.
Yeah, important deny. Just, you want to make sure that Faded wants to make sure while they have the lead, they're not going to lose it. Huge XP lead, huge gold lead right now. I mean, net worth wise, Quap, Brewmaster, and Clinks all lead their top 3 in the game for net worth. So I mean, they're doing a great job. They're doing everything right. It's going to take something special for Infinity Gaming Black to bring this back.
For sure. If you look at difference in gold right now, you have totally going to the favor of Faded right now. About 12,000 in their favor for a gold, and in terms of XP, about 150,000 XP.
Yeah, and I mean, when you look at the tail of the tape here, as we see Nyax almost going down here, Disruptor, he's going to miss with his Disruption Field. Now the Clink's moving in, and the dust goes up, so they do see the Clink, so it looks like he's going to back on up. And the two teams will tango for a little bit.
Yeah, nice.
You take a look at 11-2 Clinks, 8-1 Quap. I mean, I think that tail of the tape says it all. I mean, both those heroes doing great, getting fed, getting their farm, getting their items. I mean, Quap, she does have an Ags up on her. It's going to make her ult just devastating. A 530 nuke damage. Whew, and that early Orchid plus the extra life of the Egg is still up on the Clinks. So, I mean, he does have his BKB, so he's going to want to counter any detection measures or anything used against him as him and his team push down this tier 2 top tower.
For sure, yeah, down goes that tier 2. Now, joining up, Leshrac joining up with his friends over here. Nice mana boots there, just make sure everyone is topped up. They are going to swing around right to the middle and continue the push that's going on. Oh, boy. Yeah, and you see, pay attention to those 3 wards there. I mean, great warding, great awareness. Team Faded knows where Infinity Gaming Black is most likely going to be in their base. But having those wards, especially this one here, I like this ward a lot. Because having those wards there, it lets them know exactly where they are. They know if they have the space to push or the space not to push. Maybe they should change lanes. Wards win games. And this is one way of just making sure they win this game with those wards. Yeah, for
As we see the co-op, it looks like everyone's actually smoked up except for the Brew right now. The Brew, and as the smoke now goes down as they approach that tower. But there was a smoke up, so they were trying to keep a bit of mystery against Team Infinity Gaming Black. Oh, here comes the ult as they converge here on the Disruptor. He's going to go down. As the tier 2 on the bot lane drops, Batrider can't do anything except for back up as he watches his Raptor riding friend melt.
Oh,
now we see
wow.
the Shadow Strike into the ult. Wow. Shadow Strike ults. Oh my goodness, there's a Leshrac stun. Here comes the call down. Not going to whip Disruptor too early there, but the Brew ult is up. Oh my goodness. And that is everyone down, and there is the GG. Whoa.
GG. Whoa. Wasn't even a well played, it was just a whoa.
Whoa, that's what that was, my word. Just a crazy, crazy play there in that last team fight. Just Queen of Pain moving in, just Shadow Strike, Sonic Wave, Scream of Pain, taking out the Lina. The Disruptor was already, he was already in the graveyard hanging out. I mean, and after that, I mean, the call down can't do a whole lot, especially at this point. Brewmaster ult is up. Jeez.
And that's it, you know, Faded, that's 2-0 for Faded, so they will be moving on.
They will be moving on to the losers bracket finals. So that should be a lot of fun for them.
Exactly. Now we're just going to be waiting for this Ancient to be going down. Actually, in the meantime, I'm going to pull up the brackets right now, so let's have a look at that. So we're looking at the brackets right now. GG has already been called. It looks like in the finals it's going to be Phantom. Phantom's triumphed over Larusa Gaming 2-0. And
so they're going to be awaiting the winner between it was DQC.
Yep. Dota Quebec versus Armata Gaming, and they're gonna either be going up against Farming All Day Every Day. I don't know who won that match, but maybe we can find out very soon.
Looks like we will, as Queen of Pain looking to provoke Faded, but they will not be provoked. Instead, the Ancient will fall.
And yes, Lena, you did win that.